New sub, keep up the great content.
So today I'll be going over some of the tips that I've learned and used in Murder Mystery 2. So we'll be going over sheriff tips, murder tips, innocent tips, and camper tips. Also, if you guys like this outfit I'm wearing, it is in my group, link in the description. I really hope this video helps you in some way. Enjoy the video. Bro, what is that? Stop. No. What the? Innocent. That is perfect because I'm going to be talking about some innocent tips. So my first one is just predicting where the murder is going to be. So if the murder is like walking over here, they're probably going to end up over here. So like don't go over there, you know? What is this guy doing? Why is he just shooting? Another tip is just to stay away from everybody because you don't know who the murderer is. And I think this guy's trying to shoot me. Bro, I cannot take his avatar seriously. Why are you like that? This is a tip that is really helpful for me when I was trying to get sheriff wins or just hero wins, is to just hide until the murderer kills everyone and the sheriff, and then you can get the gun. That is way easier to get wins if you hide and wait for the gun to be down than being out in the open and getting chased by the murderer. So that's a really helpful tip for innocent if you are trying to get hero wins. When the murderer and sheriff are fighting, try to like stay close so then when the sheriff dies, you can get the gun. Okay, so for sheriff tips, this one tip is probably said a lot, but just stay away from everyone. Again, that's like the same as innocent, but just stay away from everybody and do not stand still as sheriff because it is so easy for you to die. Just constantly just be moving around, you know, just like walk around, jump around. Oh my gosh, there is the murderer. I have headphones on right now, so I can hear where the murderer is coming from and where they stabbed. So if I know that they stabbed over here and I can hear it, then I know not to go over there and I know where they're coming from. Wearing headphones is extremely helpful and I definitely recommend wearing headphones because there's so many times I hear a stab and then the murderer comes out of there without their knife and I already know it's them because I heard them kill somebody. See, I just heard that stab right there, so now I'm not going over there. And yeah, it's just like extremely helpful for innocent or a sheriff. So this is a sheriff tip for spam jumpers. If there's a spam jumper, it is much easier to hit them if you wait for them to jump up and then you shoot them. So like just have your cursor still and then when they jump, you shoot them. I'm in Murder Mystery 2 aim trainer and I'm just gonna show you guys what I meant. So right here, you see them spam jumping, you just wait. So just keep your cursor still when they're chasing you. It's like, you see them? Like that, and that's how you kill spam jumpers. And I got sheriff. Oh wow, okay. So this is a tip for sheriffs when there's a wall camper. Pretend that you're going forward and then move back because that will make the wall camper peek out, and then when they peek out, you can just shoot them.
Wow.
And this is a tip, oh my gosh, wait, I just heard the murder. So this is a tip that I actually am using right now, is do not take out your gun as the murderer because, as the murderer, what am I talking about? Do not take out your gun as the sheriff because the murderer will target you if they see that you have your gun out. So just like, don't take out the gun. Where is he going? Is he gonna wall camp? I don't know. There we go. See, he was kind of like spam jumping. I just kept my cursor there and then I shot him. And this is another one that I use a lot. Like most of the time, even though the murderer doesn't take out their knife, I can tell that they're the murderer because they are following you and they're trying not to make it obvious. Now, don't get me wrong. Like sometimes people follow people just for trolling and stuff, but like you can know when they are the murderer when they're just following you around. Are you the real Moki? No, I'm not the real Moki. So this is my last sheriff tip, is just to predict the murderer's movements on where they're going. So if they're going over here and you see them walking, don't go over there. And also, don't stand still is another one. So just predicting their movements, just putting your cursor where you think the murder is going to be. So now here are the murder tips. So again, predicting players' movements, where they're gonna go. So wherever they try to go, try to throw your knife in that direction if you're on PC. I know it's more difficult to throw knives on mobile, but for PC, like if you see people walking a certain way in a certain direction, try to throw your knife in that direction. This is also a really helpful... Bro, What? Okay, this is also a really helpful one, is use haste and sprint in small maps. This is a really good map for sprint because people usually like go around this thing. So if you have sprint, you can like go after people. And use x-ray in big maps so you can find where people are hiding. And this is another tip that I do a lot when I am murder, is to rush as murder. So don't just kill one person and then hide or just run away. If there are people around you, just try to kill as many people as possible and just try to run after people. So this is actually a good map to explain this murder tip, but don't go in small areas or hallways because it is so easily to get shot as murder. If the sheriff is right here and you're right here, they can just peek out and shoot you, which happens a lot. When the sheriff shoots you, it takes time to reload. So I recommend to go after the sheriff after they shoot the gun because it takes time for them to reload and shoot you, so you'll have time to kill them. And I actually think that the gun is down right now. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I swear I heard the sheriff die. Oh, yeah. Don't know how I died. Or didn't... How I died? What? I don't know how I didn't die. Boop. Oh my god, I missed that. No! How, bro? How? Okay. If you have x-ray and you know where people are, sometimes you see people hiding at walls, and when you're murder, you can actually stab through walls if they are close enough to the wall. So this is also another one. I know I say this a lot, like predicting people, but that's like a big part of it. Predicting where the sheriff is gonna shoot. Like if you're walking and the sheriff is about to shoot you, go to the side so they don't shoot you. And also when I mean like jump to the side, do not spam jump as murder. That is another thing because it is so easy to die as a spam jumper. So do not spam jump. It's actually not helpful at all. And you'll probably die much easier if you do. And this is a tip that I actually like to do a lot, which I'm pretty sure I do like all the time. But around corners, when you're about to go past a corner, try to throw before you go past the corner. Then your throw is going to be ready, and then you can just throw the knife at whoever's over there and you don't have to wait to throw it. Okay, so we are going to be doing camper tips now. My first camper tip is to not jump on top of the gun because you are going to die. Look right here, that is the knife, and if you jump straight on top, yeah, you're dead. So I would try to jump to the side of the gun. Like if I jump like this, then I die. So I'm gonna be showing you what I mean. Okay, oh my god. For campers, pretend to walk forward, and then when they go to you, you move to the side and grab the gun. So Dude, what is that? Where is he going? Oh my god. Predicting his movements. And that is what I mean, is like jump to the side and stuff. Here is my last camper tip, is to try not to get the gun from the front of the camper, but instead try to get it at the back. So if this was like an actual player, try to get it like this from the back of the camper, because if you go to the front, you're probably gonna get stabbed and die. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video has helped you in some way, and see you next time.